The army has been sold out. The enemies are inside, sitting in offices.
They completely fucking block all communications.
They give up addresses. They give up who needs to be killed, when and why.
Swearing is allowed, so things are really bad.
I've started wanting to leave this country, as soon as possible. Right now, I have only one question. What did I fight for?
Russians are fools.
For the first time, Russia is speaking out against the war. The voices are getting louder. Putin, yes, Kolya.
How much longer are you going to rob us? Everyone is robbing us openly and brazenly.
What happened? What's going on? You don't know?
Is it me, or am I not getting something?
Prices are going up for everything.
Well, try to save money. Oh, it's some kind of nightmare.
It's never enough for them because everything is stolen. You understand? Crooks and thieves. Crooks and thieves. There's no other way to call them.
We've been hit with tribute from all sides. Vladimir Vladimirovich, can you tell us what's going on? Do you have any kind of plan about this?
According to the plan.
For what's happening to our economy, people should actually be put on trial.
They're coming out against the Kremlin.
We are not fucking North Korea, damn it. We're Russia, for fuck's sake.
And against the war.
Russia needs to be broken up.
And that's it. All hell will break loose.
For the first time, Russian soldiers are openly ready to go against the Kremlin. They openly say they don't understand what they're dying for.
What are we even fighting for, anyway? If they're not paying us, not doing anything at all, what are we fighting for? We're losing people there.
Right now, I have only one question. What did I fight for? The losses, they are definitely real.
How many of our guys have fallen? For nothing.
And besides the military, the rashists, this is sensational. Russian deputies are openly stating Putin is to blame. The goals of the so-called special military operation are, in principle, impossible to achieve, and Russia needs to capitulate.
In order to immediately stop the war, Ukrainian deputies must share responsibility with President Putin for the failure of the special military operation.
Russian fools.
As long as the fighting continues, as long as the special operation goes on, the people endure. The closer peace gets, the more people will start voicing everything they've been holding in, and they've been holding in a lot, to say the least.
There's panic in the Kremlin. They're afraid of a coup d'etat. We need
to restore order. They're trying to make 1917 happen to us again. It's absolutely obvious. When we're one step away from victory, they're trying to shake us from within to blow up our country. Russia must be destroyed.
Russia is taking to the streets again. Red Square is turning into a symbol of fear and anger. Nationalists, musicians, artists are rebelling, even those who just yesterday were shouting for the motherland.
And then all hell will break loose.
Turn off YouTube, turn off Instagram, turn off WhatsApp. We are not fucking North Korea, damn it.
Russians are being deprived of their property and homes.
Stores were closing.
I'm walking down Nevsky.
La Catania is closed.
The store is closed.
First, of course, I gave up business. I and many entrepreneurs were forced to abandon this idea this year because it became impossible.
For those who don't know what happened, we're walking down one of St. Petersburg's central streets now and look at the establishments.
Pizzeria. Absolutely. There is absolutely no one there. There's no one here either.
This one is closed altogether.
No one here either.
Kolya. Period. A beastly question mark. That's it.
Russia's economy is collapsing. There's no money. Businesses are shutting down.
Stop this quiet bureaucratic execution.
Just stop.
Stop this.
Vladimir Vladimirovich, if you would be so kind as to use your right in a more appropriate and effective manner.
Protests have already totally swept across the country. The working class of racists.
Because this VAT is nothing more than outright robbery of the people. How did we live in the Soviet Union without these predatory taxes?
This is just patching holes in the budget at our expense, yours and mine.
We must say no to the proposed raising of VAT, and no to any further increases to the recycling fee.
I want to say something about these rallies. If our militia, or as it's now called, the police, can't do their job, can't handle things, then we men are ready to go out ourselves and defend our stability.
Small and medium-sized businesses of racists are closing by the thousands. I
am out of money, and we're closing the coffee shop on Chekhov.
This is our last week of operation.
We're ruined. I have to pay about $1.5 million in taxes every month.
Right now, I'm really living in economy mode. I can see how much money is going out. I'm really worried. And for the first time in many years, in 15 years of entrepreneurship, I feel anxious and afraid. This is truly a large-scale crisis. I'll say it again. On
Vito, stores are closing in droves, people are selling their businesses, and people aren't shy about it. They openly write that it's because of the VAT increase.
In Moscow, the richest region of Russia, the question isn't whether to close or not, but when to close.
We're absolutely freezing. We're freezing.
Russians are coming out en masse against Putin. From Moscow and St. Petersburg to the regions, spontaneous protests are erupting. Russia is entering a phase of mass internal crisis that the Kremlin can no longer control. This is a systemic breakdown.
I constantly remember Andrei Dmitrievich Sakharov and his words. To save humanity, the atomic bomb should have been dropped on the Kremlin.
And the voice is growing louder. Putin, yes, well...
No, that's enough war in Russia already. Enough. It's about time Russians had something to be happy about.
The economy is plunging into an abyss. Hunger and cold riots are starting.
Oh, it's a nightmare, really. It's expensive.
I love this cheese and everything about it. It was 169, now it's 269. That's up by 100 rubles, almost a 60% increase.
Decent cucumbers are half $1,000. Since when did a cucumber and tomato salad become a delicacy here?
Tell me, how has your life changed over the past 4 years?
Oh, can I swear? So everything is really bad?
I've started wanting to leave this country, like, as soon as possible.
Well, basically, I'm saving on food.
Prices for everything are going up.
Tell me, please, what happened to movie ticket prices?
Are you all going to be shocked by the price of coffee now?
It's impossible. It's terrible. It's really expensive.
And in Moscow, I came for cucumbers. Just look at these prices. 100 rubles.
And this, I honestly don't understand why it costs so much. What even is this, huh?
Question. What happened? What's going on? Aren't you aware?
Is it just me who doesn't get it?
While the Kremlin tries to freeze Ukraine with missiles and drones, right under Putin's nose, Russia itself is freezing.
It's never enough for them because everything is stolen. You see, crooks and thieves. Crooks and thieves. There is no other way to call them.
We were taxed from all sides. Vladimir Vladimirovich, tell us what's going on. Do you have any plan for this?
According to plan?
Food prices are rising.
What's happening with food prices? What are we going to eat? Pasta with water?
I'm just wondering, until what point will the products in stores become thinner and the price tags on them become thicker?
Things I had to give up in 2026 because they became expensive. These cucumbers cost 330 rubles, not even per kilogram.
Please explain to me what happened to movie ticket prices.
What, are you all going to be shocked by the price of coffee now?
This is impossible. It's terrible. It's very expensive.
I came for cucumbers in Moscow. Look at these prices. 600 rubles.
And this, I honestly don't understand why it costs so much. What even is this, huh?
A question. What happened? What went on? Aren't you aware?
Is it me or am I not getting something?
As you know, Russia has its own definition. Russia is a country of growth, embezzlement, kickbacks, bribes.
They're jamming the signal. In
our place in Sochi and in Rostov, as far as I know, in Krasnodar, after 10... Right now it's 8, let's say, at this time today. They completely blocked the signal, for fuck's sake.
A cry from the heart. Turn off YouTube, turn off Instagram, turn off WhatsApp. We are not fucking North Korea, damn it. We're Russia, for fuck's sake.
Given the fact that there is currently no internet access available at this moment, that's not our problem as consumers, and it certainly isn't my responsibility either.
devastation, cold, hunger, businesses in Russia are shutting down.
First of all, of course, I gave up my business. I and many entrepreneurs were forced to abandon this idea this year because it became impossible.
For those who don't know what happened, we're walking down one of St. Petersburg's central streets now and take a look at the establishment.
Pizzeria. There is absolutely no one. There's no one here either.
It's completely closed. Here?
No one either.
It is with regret that we are now closing down our second studio location.
I'm out of money.
Yeah, I'm glad I closed my shop.
We dug the entire thing up.
All across the vast country of Russia in February, the hungry and cold protests continued to grow.
Vladimir Vladimirovich, stop all these wars.
How much longer can this go on? Maybe it's time to stop the war. Maybe it's time to stop the bloodshed. Maybe it's time to stop the sacrifices.
Yes, Kolya. Period? A proper question mark. That's it.
Isn't there enough war in Russia already? Enough. It's about time Russians had something to be happy about.
The economy is plunging into an abyss. Hungry and cold riots are starting.
Oh, it's a nightmare. It's expensive. These
cheese curds I really loved. They used to be 169, now they're 269. The price went up by 100 rubles, that's almost 60%.
Decent cucumbers are half $1,000. Since when did a cucumber and tomato salad become a delicacy here?
While the Kremlin tries to freeze Ukraine with missiles and drones, it's Russia itself that's freezing right under Putin's nose. For the first time in St. Petersburg and several regions, a total blackout. There you go.
Get a little closer, you can see he's asking for a promotion.
Looks like there won't be any power now.
Never seen this before.
I think they've shut down the whole city. This is just insane.
They cut it off in the whole apartment complex.
Damn, it's embarrassing to run with you guys.
I don't even know. I've already left my house, looking for anywhere that still has power. Just take a look.
Moscow, Petersburg, Murmansk, Severomorsk, Omsk, the Moscow region. It's -20 outside and +6 in the apartments. People are without heat, without electricity, without money. Small businesses are closing, prices are rising. I
ran out of money, and we're closing the coffee shop on Chekhov Street. This is our last week of business. We're shutting down.
Actually, I have to pay about $1.5 million in taxes this month.
Taxes are suffocating us. Russians are liking the so-called special military operation less and less.
As long as the fighting continues, as long as the special operation goes on, people endure. The closer we get to peace, the more people will start voicing everything they've been holding in and have things piled up. Oh, you have no idea. It's a ton.
Why are we even fighting at all? If all we do is cry about it and nothing gets done at all, why are we fighting? We're just losing things, like our car washes and stuff.
Right now, I have only one question. What did I fight for?
The losses, Oh, they're real.
How many of our guys have died? For nothing.
What's happening with food prices? What are we even going to eat? Pasta with water?
I'm just curious, how long will the food in stores keep shrinking while the price tags keep getting fatter?
Things I had to give up in 2026 because they became too expensive. These are cucumbers for 330 rubles, and that's not even per kilogram.
And on Avito, stores are closing in droves. People are selling their businesses, and they're not even shy about it. They write it openly. Due to the increase in the VAT rate.
In Moscow, the richest region of Russia, the question isn't whether to close or not. The question is when to close.
Russia is entering February not just with frost, but with an economic and utility catastrophe. And this isn't a collapse that happens overnight. It's a slow decay. And it's already begun. We
have a small family business, a bakery. We fully understand that the country is in a difficult situation.
We understand that raising taxes is a necessity.
Give us money. Budget money. As we've already said, there is a severe shortage of budget funds, and the shortage will only get worse.
Against the backdrop of a humanitarian and utility catastrophe,
with the increase in VAT and tightening of tax policy, up to 30% of small and medium-sized businesses in Russia are shutting down.
It has gotten to the point where Russian propagandists are suggesting that Trump should kidnap the head of the central bank, Anna Bielina.
Just like he orchestrated the kidnapping of Maduro. Why shouldn't his special forces fly to Neglinaya and kidnap the head of the central bank?
Against the backdrop of rising VAT and stricter tax policies, up to 30% of small and medium-sized businesses in Russia are shutting down. These aren't corporations, they're bakeries, pharmacies, auto repair shops, stores, and transport companies. These are the things that keep life going in small towns and villages across Russia. Russian officials aren't even trying to hide it anymore. The civilian economy has become an appendage of the military one.
We're getting used to rising prices. We
are doing worse and worse. Everything is getting more and more expensive.
The situation is difficult. When we look to the future, honestly, we don't feel optimistic.
The cost of the war Putin started against Ukraine is coming back to Russia like a boomerang. Food prices go up every week, wages are losing value, and the standard of living is dropping to a critical minimum. People just can't cope anymore. Mass protests are erupting across the regions because of prices and poverty.
I was just out shopping for work, and honestly, I was totally shocked by the prices. What cost 250 to 300 rubles before New Year's is now over 500. What used to be just over 500 is now 1,000. The basic minimum is 2,800. And I honestly walked out with a half-empty bag. Well,
Hey everyone, starting the new year 2026. My husband is at the store. Guess the total cost. all of this, how much do you think it came to? 3,000. Three grand.
Hey, old man, did I sleep through something or what happened? When the hell did Max Fun start costing 500 rubles, huh? In
the Kremlin, instead of solving problems, they panic, shutting down the internet, blocking WhatsApp and Telegram so Russians can't tell the truth about how they're living. The authorities are afraid of food riots because the economy is heading into the abyss.
The price of bread is going up by 14 to 15% starting January 1st. Why?
It's becoming painfully clear that there's simply not enough money. This
year it's zero. We're close to zero. Sometimes my hair stands on end.
Doshirak used to be 54 rubles, now the exact same one is 73. That's 35%. Ritter Sport chocolate bar, it says here assorted, look, 99 rubles. The cheapest one I found is 199 rubles, so that's double a 100% increase. Look, Tula gingerbread used to be 44 rubles, now it's 49 rubles, and that's only 11%. All right, everyone, let's all switch to Tula gingerbread now.
The very physics of the processes happening today indicate that our economy has been set back significantly today.
Frankly, what is happening to our economy is something people should be held accountable for.
And the war is devouring the country's last remaining resources. Russia is rapidly sinking to the bottom, and this is the direct cost of aggression against Ukraine.
Yeah, what is even going on? And
that's when the special military operation happened.
Meanwhile, the Kremlin and Russian propagandists are all shouting in unison, justifying everything. Endure it, because that's the price of war.
War? It's an expensive affair? War isn't free?
Because we are all ultimately paying the price for this war, for this so-called special military operation.
In reality, the country is plunging into a wild economic crisis, into that very same stagflation.
Yes, and all of this will end badly.